Hello everyone, welcome to another Paranormal Reacts video. Today, I'll be reacting to Sir Spooks' top 5 scary videos that'll keep you awake all night. So remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, grab some snacks, and enjoy. Let's do this. Sir Spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos.
Do it!
But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. Work is almost always a place that we collectively despise going to, unless it's a job that you genuinely love doing. Although most people dread having to go to work each day, there's usually no immediate danger to their health while there. However, for a TikTok user named Grisel Hernandez04, that's not necessarily the case. On June 14th, 2022, Grisel uploaded a video to the popular social media platform showcasing him filming something rather suspicious at his worksite, which appears to be some sort of industrial or hospital building or something of the sort. Although it can be a little hard to make out, if you look just close enough, you should be able to make out exactly what has been freaking Grisel out. Take a look.
Todos pensando que era broma lo de la niña en el trabajo.
What the
Güey, no mames.
Ringu girl?
No mames.
Sadako.
La niña no estoy.
A strange ghostly girl can be seen standing in the distance, wearing a white robe with
This is
long
the first
dark
clip,
hair,
guys.
almost like
Wow.
the iconic character Samara from the popular film series The Ring. But who
So that's her American name, huh? Samara. And in the original Japanese version of Ringu, her name is Sadako.
exactly is this ghost girl? Is this just a random ghostly entity that's unfortunately making itself known at Grisel's workplace? Is it just a hoax? Let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section down.
You know, that's the problem with Ring Girl videos. You know, they're scary. If it's done right, it looks scary. But there's already just no question that's fake.
Down below. The following video was published to TikTok by a woman who goes by the username of Savannah Vibes, and actually starts off relatively cute and wholesome, before taking a seriously dark turn. In the footage, we watch Savannah's young daughter playing around with a plush toy on the ground. A kid simply being a kid and having the time of their life. It's hard not to watch this video and smile, at least at first, that is. As the little girl sits on the ground playing with the plush, something strange and frightening happens right before her eyes without her even actually noticing anything. Take a look at this and see if you notice anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it just jolted. She doesn't even realize that it moved.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It only happens very briefly in a blink and you'll miss it kind of moment. But at this moment, you can see that the plush toy's head moves ever so slightly without any sort of assistance at all. Naturally, this has caused many viewers to be absolutely baffled as to how something so strange like this could even happen. And as you can imagine, the mother of this young girl is just as terrified and is desperately wanting answers. Sadly though, no answers have ever been given in relation to this video. So what do you think? How did this plush's head move all by itself? Was there some strange ghost possessing the doll? Was this something far less sinister? Let's hope for the latter. Aston Hall is a Grade 1 listed Jacobean house in Aston, Birmingham, England, designed by John Thorpe and built between 1618 and 1635. It is a leading example of the Jacobean prodigy house. The house was bought in 1864 by Birmingham Corporation, becoming the first historic country house to pass into municipal ownership. And as it turns out, it's also allegedly quite haunted as well, as evidenced by the following TikTok video. In fact, the mansion was named as the UK's top haunted site in October of 2019, according to the Spectrum Paranormal Investigations and National Lottery. The video in question was published by a user named SabCarl8890, who can be seen exploring the fascinating Aston Hall throughout the clip. Approximately the first minute of the footage is relatively normal as we watch the uploader explore the building and all that it has to offer. However, very shortly, things take a seriously dark turn for the worse.
Mary? I mean you no harm. We know you're in there. We've seen you. Where are you, Mary?
Oh my god.
Mary?
I saw that. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mary?
I saw that. Did you see it?
Then, about 30 seconds later, something else happens inside this exact same room that is sure to make the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
I mean, more so than it already is.
Mary? Are you still in there, Mary? You can come out now. My name's Thomas. Hello.
The two figures seen in this footage actually appear to be the same one, but it could also be two distinct figures together in the same room. Who or what exactly is this figure? Is this a shadow figure, a ghost, or something else entirely? Perhaps this is all a big hoax. We may never know for sure. The following series of videos were posted to TikTok by a man who is exploring an infamously haunted building called the Wesley Manor. And judging by the terrifying things he was able to capture on film, it's safe to say that it's a very dangerous place. The first video begins with the man explaining that every time he chases it runs away. He then begins to pan the camera around the disheveled room he stands in, showing just how run down everything is.
I know of this channel. This is this guy is pursuing this haunted, this phantom child.
Then, out of nowhere, something even more unsettling happens.
Every time I go to chase it, it runs. I don't think it's a good idea I chase it anymore. You might think I'm playing with him. Every time. Alright, I see him, but I'm not gonna act like I see him. I see him right there ducking.
In a second video, the uploader is seen to be in a different room of the building, saying that he was hearing strange giggling and laughing noises coming from somewhere nearby. However, while he is talking to the camera at these moments, something unbelievable happens right before his very eyes that he seemingly does not notice. Have a look and see for yourself.
Let's see if I can spot it.
Again, came down here, doing a little cleaning, heard some giggling and laughing, came in, the energy is really heavy, I could definitely feel something looking at me. I could just feel it, you know that feeling you get when something's looking at you? I could just feel it.
Whoa! There was two of them!
Dude, yesterday I felt it from right over here. Right in this corner.
Where?
From right over here. Right in this corner.
I didn't see that third one.
And then, in the third and final video, the uploader finds himself in for one last scare.
I look around, I don't see anything that's out of place. Then again, this place is kind of nasty. I've been in here about 2-3 minutes, by the way. And then I heard the giggling and laughing. Busted out the phone. I can tell you this, the energy in here is nuts. It is definitely heavy. Heavy. I'm not hearing anything now. But I can almost feel it like a pressure.
In all 3 of these videos, it's clear that the man is being chased or stalked by some sort of ghostly children inside the Wesley Manor. Seeing as how old it is and how run down the building is, it's not surprising to see strange occurrences inside, but it's still terrifying nonetheless. Let's just hope that this TikToker doesn't have any plans to venture back here anytime soon. On a brand new episode of The Haunted Side, published to YouTube, Patrick is heading out to explore the eerie Schultz House of Horrors, located inside the Sotro Tunnel ghost town. Although Patrick has plenty of paranormal investigation experience, nothing can prepare him for the terrors he is about to face. For about the first 20 or so minutes of the video, he isn't able to find anything too interesting, surprisingly, although the state of the building is quite creepy to look at. However, at one point in the video, Patrick hears something rather unsettling that catches him off guard.
Are you over there by those chairs? Reveal? Are you gonna reveal yourself down there? Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, I think I saw. Yeah, there was movement right there. I saw that.
Whoa. Did you move one of those?
No.
Did you
your
move
mom.
one of these chairs? Whoa. Okay. Did you move one of these chairs? Whoa. Okay. Okay. You guys are just messing with me now, huh? Hold on, I'm gonna come down here.
A minute or so later, Patrick heads to another section of the building, perhaps hoping that he would be safe in a completely different area. However, as he's about to find out, that is unfortunately not the case.
Is that you? Can you do it again if I'm right here?
Okay, now they're getting mad. Now they're getting mad.
Okay. What the that was I don't even know what to do right now. I think I backed into a corner.
Finally, upon entering yet another room, the YouTuber proceeds to ask a question to any potential spirit in the room, perhaps not expecting to hear an actual response. But that's exactly what happens.
You back in here? Is that your bird? I heard your voice. Is that your bird? I heard your voice.
Out of nowhere, Patrick hears a strange voice whisper yes to him in response to his question, causing him to audibly gasp. The investigation ends shortly afterward. What do you make of the terrors inside the Schultz House of Horrors? Do you think it's really as haunted as everyone says it is?
I think it is.
Be sure to let me know your
That was-
opinions in the comments below.
That was a good one.
And that was 5 scary videos.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Paranormal Man Reactions. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.